Manny Pacquiao plans on being back in the ring in October. Promoter Bob Arum is telling Dan Rafael of ESPN.com that Pacquiao is eyeing Miguel Cotto, also an Arum fighter, if Cotto gets by Joshua Clottey in June. That means a potential mega fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. would be pushed back to early 2010. Problem with that is, of course, Bernardo, we're ready right now. Go back 2 weeks. Pacquiao claiming the junior welterweight championship of the world against Ricky Hatton, and he's just full devastation. Look, Hatton fought a terrible fight, but Pacquiao has now gone through De La Hoya and Hatton, and both very easily.
I think the amazing thing about this man out of the Philippines is not only does he punch with speed, but he punches with power. And this, just skipping over to 140 pounds and doing that. A man who started at 106 pounds, able to carry his speed and his power, that is unheard of. And that's why he is the man in the Philippines and in boxing around the world.
Now you see here returning home, Pacquiao, of course, look, a major star. He's been, as they say, a combination of Elvis and the Beatles and whoever else you want to say in the Philippines for many years. But now he's a mainstream star worldwide. So the question now with Oscar De La Hoya, Bernardo, out of the ring, not an active fighter, is Manny Pacquiao big enough to carry the entire sport?
Is he big enough? He's been doing it for the past 3-4 years. I mean, you look at his 2007 fights, Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera. Then in 2008, he took on Juan Manuel Marquez, David Diaz, and Oscar De La Hoya. And amazingly, the most competitive fight of the three was David Diaz, a person that most people thought he would walk over. And then I think the finishing touch on him just becoming the man after Floyd Mayweather's absence is the brutal knockout of Ricky Hatton. And now the world is at his feet. For me, the fight against Cotto, if he were to get past Joshua Clottey, is a very dangerous fight for October when you could have that mega fight, one that could make upwards of 20 million for Pacquiao and for Mayweather in early 2010.
Oh, look, the measure of success is pay-per-view buys. Look, people who've watched this show know Pacquiao's been great for years. I mean, his win over Marco Antonio Barrera was a revelation. But it's an estimated 850,000 pay-per-view buys for the fight with Hatton. That speaks it right there. You combine that with Mayweather, they would expect, I think, 1.5 million buys in pay-per-view for that fight. All right. Also